Ed, another camp for you guys here on the Sunshine Coast. Might not be as hot as you were hoping, but I imagine you'll still probably get something out of it.
Yeah, it's actually nice to come up to a bit of rain after being in Melbourne. It's boiling down there today at 39. So, no, we're pumped to be back here and training some good weather and be on the coast and just get to gel and get to know the new players in the group.
What did you get out of last year? How did you assess the camp here last year?
Yeah, we worked really hard, and just to be able to go away together, you get to know players, new to the team, with that little bit more depth to relationships. So that's probably the best thing about a camp, is just going away and getting to know your teammates and coaches.
And obviously, it's an important season for you guys. There was some signs in last year's season that you were showing some real improvement, even though the win-loss might not have reflected that. In a lot of the games, would it be fair to say you probably did make some improvements? Yeah,
and I think we've got improvement out of a few players last year. Zach Fisher had a great year, and Samurai Preseason's had a great pre-season. Sam Walsh has been super impressive, and then adding guys in like Setterfield and McGovern is only going to add more value to our team, and they're great people around the club too.
It was important getting someone like McGovern, wasn't it? I mean, you just were probably maybe just needed just that one more senior player in there for some of the younger guys.
Yeah, he's got a great vibe about him. He's quite confident and relaxed, so he gives a lot of confidence to his teammates, and he's obviously a star as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing him out there.
And you're having a fan day when you're here, like the other AFL clubs have as well. Important, I guess, to mingle with some of your fans outside of Victoria as well. Yeah,
it'll be on Wednesday, so we've got an open session. So get along, and we'll hope we can have a kick, and hopefully it won't be too wet.
And you've always been a club, haven't you? Like a lot of the big Victorian clubs that do have a lot of fans in other states, which is always a positive.
Yeah, I suppose there's a lot of ex-Vico crew that come up north for the Suns, so it's always good to see them at training, and we really appreciate their support.
Have you guys put is there a goal this year? Have you put a number of wins on paper? Have you said, well, obviously every team wants to make the 8, but have you said this amount of wins this season is another big improvement, or are you not really dabbling in statistics like that?
We haven't looked that far ahead. We really want to develop competitive habits from the players and to see individuals grow and improve, and then see guys step up and step up into leadership positions. I think guys like Jacob Wiedering, Charlie Curnow, Harry McKay, they've been here, they're into their 4th year now, so we really want them to step up and kind of take the club forward this year. So looking for players like that to then bring along the Sam Walsh and Zach Fisher and Samurai Preseason. So I think we'll get a lot of natural growth out of those guys with just another year in the system, and that'll make us more competitive.
And your fans have been very loyal, haven't they? I mean, they're loving some of these younger players coming through, getting games into their legs, getting better. We almost saw a similar thing to Hawthorn in the early part of the 2000s, and that team developed. Is it good to be able to try to reward your fans that way?
Yeah, I think we've drafted a lot of quality guys and players in the last 3 to 4 years. So those guys are going to develop into really good players and good people for the club. And I think the fans can see that. And we're really appreciative of the strong fan base we have at Carlton, the history behind the Carlton Footy Club. And it really is a privilege to be there to witness the support we get. So we're really grateful for that.
And you just finally made some of the rule changes this year, particularly with the zoning and the kick-ins. Has that changed a lot in the way you guys have been training?
Yeah, a little bit. I suppose the kick-in is kind of scary for the defenders that are quite quick and take the game on. I'm a little bit worried if I'm going to be manning the mark and trying to defend that situation. Other than that, keeping it forward deep and trying to open up a bit of space from the centre square will probably create a bit more importance to who wins centre square bounce, which kind of suits our team because Big Cripper's the extractor in there, and we're hoping those guys can get to work and get it to our forwards.
Ed, so many new faces. One off the field is Jack Russell. First pre-season camp under him. What's he been like so far, and what do you think it's going to look like in the next 5 days?
Yeah, it'll be a tough 5 days under Jack. He's had a massive impact. He's very straight with the guys and direct, but he's also got a personalised approach to everyone's training program, which has been really beneficial to me and the whole group. So we've been working really hard. There's a lot of running in sessions, and I'm really confident we'll be ready to go round 1.
Got a few new teammates in the midfield this year that have been recruited into the club. If you can just run through a few of those, like Will Setterfield and Sam Walsh, what have they done this pre-season to impress you?
Well, Setterfield's contested ball work and handballing skills under pressure has impressed me so far. He's also a quality bloke, easy to get along with and fits in with the group, so that's going to go a long way for him. Sam Walsh, the way he trains, he attacks every drill with great purpose and intensity, so he's won a lot of respect already, and the way he runs and trains. So I think those two guys will add a lot to the group and midfield. As well, building on from their early career is Matty Kennedy and Samo Preseason have put in a massive pre-season. So I think you'll just get natural improvement out of those guys.
And one final thing, it's someone's birthday today.
Yeah.
You woke up early this morning. What did you have for Charlie?
Yeah, well, Charlie's 22 today, so we actually had a joint birthday for my son on Friday night, who's 1 this week. So it was fun to share that with Charlie and his mates, and Will, who's 1. So it was a funny mix for a birthday. But yeah, big Charlie will no doubt hope that everyone gets around him today.
Good stuff.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ed. Cheers, buddy.